Hi, welcome to another episode of Beyond Chronic Disease. I'm Wendy Gathercole. I'm your host. How are you today, this week? Smoothies. Let's talk smoothies. Do you believe that you need milk in smoothies? Yes or no? Yes, I hear you say. Okay, well, I'll debunk that myth. You do not need milk in smoothies. Yes, you need milk, require milk if you want to add certain nutrients to your body, but I will define milk in two ways. Milk, as in dairy milk, is high in saturated fat, and it is a very common knowledge, or maybe it may not be to you, common knowledge now that saturated fat contributes to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even Alzheimer's now. So a diet high in saturated fat is also linked to breast cancer, ovarian cancer, prostate cancer, and Parkinson's disease. So all these diseases that you may have in your body, if you're consuming dairy products, which is milk and other dairy-based products, cheese, yogurts, anything that comes from a cow, and feta cheese. I just had to add that because somebody recently was wondering if feta was a dairy product. Yes, feta is a dairy product. If it comes from an animal, it's a dairy product. So if it's plant-based, well, naturally it's not. Okay, so if you're got any of these diseases and you're consuming any of these products, then if you maybe want to get better or relieve some symptoms or assist your body in healing in some capacity, then ditch them, ditch the dairy. Okay, so smoothies do not require dairy products in them. If you the reason they have milk in them realistically is to make them nice and smooth and creamy. That's why they're called smoothies. They're nice and creamy. You can swap out the milk for a plant-based milk, namely nuts. If you're not an anaphylactic, if you're an anaphylactic, please don't eat nuts, just because I've said that you can swap them out for nuts. Almond milk, especially if you make it yourself. Oat milk is beautiful as well. And also certain soy milks can also be incredible in your smoothie and most beneficial, especially to women, because they do help menopausal symptoms. There's lots of info here today. So smoothies do not require dairy, and my best smoothie that I make is with either coconut water or just plain old everyday water. And it's still nice and creamy. And the best part about it is that it's not really filling and heavy on your stomach. Now, years ago when I made my own almond milk, I was making, excuse me, I was making smoothies with my almond milk. Not all the time, but sometimes, like the breakfast one typically. I like the protein part of the almond milk because I don't use protein powders. And it's absolutely beautiful. It was nice and smooth and just gorgeous. And I knew that it was just plain almonds and water and nothing else. So do your research on the milks if you're going to swap them out and you're just going to buy one from the supermarket. Have a look at what the ingredients are in there. Make sure that it hasn't got all little bits and pieces, nasties and stuff in it, because typically there's, there's better ones than others naturally in everything that you do. But don't let that deter you from swapping out the milk from dairy if you want to make a smoothie, or try it with water and see how you go. But smoothies do not require dairy, milk, and I don't buy smoothies typically when I'm out in the general population because I know that they have dairy in them and I just don't like them. So if you like dairy smoothies and you want to keep eating dairy, that's fine by me if that's what your body wants and it's not impacting you at the moment. But I'm just trying to debunk them if that smoothies do not require milk products at all, even plant-based milks they don't require. But so just swapping out that dairy because I don't believe dairy's the way to go. Any plant-based milk would be a good starter for you. So that's all I'm here to say today. Thank goodness I'm hearing you say. Until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.